Tabon Te Keekee. This is a place I discovered online several years ago because of my major curiosity to come to Kiribati. Kiribati is not your typical travel destination for your average traveler. Kiribati is nothing comparable to a touristy place like Fiji. Not saying that there's no tourism here, not saying that there are no travelers that come here. Definitely a bit more for the adventurer, especially on the outer islands that you go to. Kiribati popped up on my radar several years ago, and it's been a dream place of mine for several years. Tabon Te Keekee was one of the places I discovered online, and it turned out to be a place that I dreamed of going to. This place is quite expensive, ranging from 80 to 120 Australian dollars per night. The one I'm staying in is a large buoy, which is 120 Australian dollars per night. It's a bit out of my budget, but for the sake of older me, regardless of the cost or whatever circumstance that may prevent me from staying here, the promise that I made to myself to stay here, I kept it. And do I have any regrets? Not at all. This place is probably considered one of the higher end resorts or lodges or whatever you want to call it here in Kiribati, or at least in Tarawa. As most of the places will be a bit cheaper, probably ranging from about 50, 60 Australian dollars a night. Despite the high rating of a place you might consider this place to be, it is pretty basic. I guess I would say more on a level of a backpacker's resort. You have your own showers, you have your own bathroom, and there's several places across the grounds to kind of chill out or like considered common areas. The owners live in South Tarawa, but the family that lives here and kind of runs the place, they're super friendly. Even if I'm paying quite a bit to stay here, I have insisted on joining them for dinner or even just for a chat, just because that's something I've been used to, staying in different villages across the Pacific Islands. As for how I feel about this place is like something out of a dream. You're more than likely to come here on low tide, so the buoy sits over land. The water is quite far out and it doesn't look as appealing as it does online. But the water does come in, giving you that picturesque look and feel that you see online or how a place should be. Oh man, the rain is so hard and it sounds so amazing. Even more of a reason to relax. The buoy isn't exactly an indoor setting. It is kind of exposed to the open air. But here in Kiribati, it's not, you don't find yourself in the middle of a storm. Like today it rained quite a bit and it felt absolutely refreshing. And just the way this place is built, the sound of the rain, the wind, the cool air, because it's really hot here in Kiribati, it felt perfect. When you arrive and when you walk into this place, it really is like something out of a dream. And like you're walking above water, sleeping above water, and just chilling above water. They set up the floor with what I'm used to calling tapa mats to lay or sleep on, relax on. There's a computer table where I can pop open my laptop and kind of chill out, listen to music. Compared to other places in the Pacific, the mattress or the bed that I sleep on here is actually really comfortable. They set it up with a mosquito net in case the air is still and mosquitoes come out to attack you. There's supposedly Wi-Fi, but I haven't found it to work, which is not so bad because I got a local SIM card with ATHK whatever. Breakfast and dinner does come included with the rate. Breakfast is usually pancakes, toast, bread, toddy, which is like a juice that's made from a coconut plant, and you leave it for a few hours, sometimes for a few days, which actually can be alcoholic depending on how it's made. Dinner is actually really good. Last night they offered fresh lobster, pumpkin, rice, fish. I mean, you can't expect anything but delicious fresh caught fish here in Kiribati. Lunch isn't included. They do have a lunch menu. Sometimes visitors come from outside of the resort and join the resort for lunch. They have a pretty good menu. I haven't ordered anything, but based on what they've offered for dinner, I can imagine that lunch is actually really good too. The location is quite a bit away from everything, but that's to be expected in North Tarawa. From the airport, you do have to cross over a bridge, across another island through some villages to the end, then you have to catch a small boat, which costs about a whopping 50 cents each time to cross. Unfortunately, the communication with the owner wasn't so good as I arrived and there was no one here to pick me up. I met the owner in South Tarawa and he apologized for the miscommunication, and basically all has been well. All is good. Outside of the resort, there's a small village, there's a local school where you can go check out some of the traditional buildings that the kids attend school in. On certain days they have a cultural day, which you're more than welcome to join and see a bit of tradition here. Everybody getting in. Squeeze, squeeze. Yeah. Good kick. North Tarawa is very quiet, very laid back. It's very simple. And you'll find some really good swimming spots. I'm absolutely enjoying my stay. I'm enjoying a bit of relaxation on this long Pacific Island journey of backpacking, sailing, and village stays. This is a bit different than what I'm used to, as it's a bit more luxury, a bit more space than I'm used to. As I like to say, even backpackers deserve a little bit of a vacation. My 4-night stay here comes to an end, and the sunset is absolutely awesome. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stay too long as this place is a bit out of my budget, but damn it, for the sake of old me, like I said, I made a promise to myself. I made it. Cheers guys, happy travels, and I hope you get to make it to this beautiful country and this beautiful place.